Welcome to the news and sports here on SVG-TV for Wednesday, October 30th. I'm Khalil Cato, and these are the details. Today marks 3 years since the passage of Hurricane Thomas, which destroyed a number of agricultural crops here. And Minister of Agriculture Saboto Caesar has indicated that the industry is on the road to recovery. Speaking in Parliament on Tuesday, Caesar outlined that though the number of boxes of bananas exported this year are low, they are making significant progress towards the recovery of the industry.
The total for the year, including the original and the extra original, we have a little over $2 million in terms of the value. Mr. Speaker, many farmers are returning to the industry, and as I noted earlier in an answer, we are on a path to recovery. We lost 98% of the bananas in 2010, October 30th, when we were struck by Hurricane Thomas, and we are doing our best as a ministry, as a sector, and I must commend the farmers who continue to work day in, day out to continue to build this industry.
The $14 million payment to the British American insurance company by the Trinidad and Tobago government is being processed. That's according to Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves responding to a question in Parliament on Tuesday. Dr. Gonsalves noted that it is a work in progress, but he has been in contact with the Finance Minister of Trinidad and Tobago for updates on the payment.
I've spoken to Minister Hawaii, Minister of Finance in Trinidad and Tobago about the disbursement of the $24 million. To make everything the $100 million, 36 was disbursed already. The 40 to come from CDB and therefore remain in 24. So it's really still a work in progress.
In December last year, in Phase 1 of the Policy Relief Program, just over 1,400 Vincentian British American policyholders received cash back of a maximum of $30,000 on their premium annuity FPA policies. The 1.5% back pay made to all public servants here today has been met with mixed reaction. In his address to the nation on Independence Day, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves announced that the payments, which will be retroactive from January 2011, will be paid tax-free and would include daily paid workers who he says will receive their checks by Friday. Some persons shared their views on the payout with us on the streets of Kingstown earlier today.
Well, for me, I can say I have already gotten mine. Some people may look at it as nothing, but at least in our present situation, we got to look at it as something, and at least it can do something. And nevertheless, it means therefore also that it is being owed to us and it is being paid. So I'm happy.
Well, me just say that well, forget that because you know you could come back out in extra because you taking it back out tax. So I remember I have to pay back that, you know. So we now have to pay it back. I don't take it back out of we. So we ain't getting it free.
Well, I think that is a good idea and I'm really looking forward for it. It's a good thing from the Prime Minister and I just want to thank him for that.
You have any intention what you going to do with yours when you get it?
I'm going to keep it for Christmas.
Where Collection Superintendent of the Solid Waste Management Unit, Greg Francois, is cautioning businesses here not to make the newly installed litter bins their dump sites. While speaking at the handing over ceremony of the bins, Francois outlined that a number of business places are guilty of dumping their garbage where bins have been installed in capital Kingstown. He said this should not be a continued trend for the new bins.
I am appealing to small businesses in particular to not make the location of the bins a dumping site. It is not for business garbage. It is for the use of the general public. And I just want to throw out a challenge. Over the years there have been calls for litter bins in Kingston, and many persons have said that the reason why Kingston is dirty is because there are no bins. Well, here are the bins. I am waiting to see what will be the next excuse.
Central Water and Sewage Authority General Manager Garth Saunders reminded persons that although his company has taken the lead in cleaning up SVG, it is a partnership which involves all stakeholders.
It's a partnership between CWSA Air Inc., the general public, the police, and all the other stakeholders. The success of this project really will come about. The success or failure really will be due to the performance of all of the individual stakeholders. The CWSA will lead the way. We will join Air Inc. Air Inc. has invested significant sums in purchasing these bins and importing them into St. Vincent. We at the CWSA will invest sums in keeping the collection going and maintaining the bins throughout the life of these bins.
The British Royal Navy ship, the HMS Lancaster's presence in the Caribbean waters has proven to be a success, according to the ship's commander. Commander Steve Morehouse told SVG-TV News that the Type 23 frigate specializes in countering narcotic operations as well as offering humanitarian aid and disaster relief. Commander Morehouse stated that during their time in the Caribbean, they made drug busts worth over £200 million with some 6 interdictions.
That's part of the role of the security and support that we're offering to the islands is working with the United States, Colombia, Venezuela, a whole host of countries in countering the narcotics smuggling effort. We've been fortunate on this deployment to have 6 interdictions so far, over 2 tons of drugs with a UK street value of in excess of £200 million. So it sounds a huge amount, but there's still more to be done.
During their stay here, the captain and his crew took part in the 34th Independence Anniversary Celebration Parade at the Victoria Park last Sunday. Also as part of the Independence celebrations, the 2013 Biker Babes pageant was held over the weekend and was won by Rodika John, Miss King's Auto. John, who also received the People's Choice Award, was adjudged Best Talent, Best Cocktail Wear, and Best Interview. First runner-up in the pageant went to Phaisha Lewis, Miss Vincy aka Punky's Bar, as she was adjudged Best Swimwear. The second runner-up position went to Marissa Charles, Miss St. Lucia, who was adjudged Best Bikewear, and third runner-up went to Rhea Charges of Grenada. The Miss Photogenic Award went to Osley Nichols, while Antoria Cumberbatch took the Most Improved Contestant.